Alright. Aragorn at Helm's Deep. The Battle of the Hornburg. The Hornburg. Oh yeah. Only one of them came off at one piece. Alright. Makes me feel good. So we've got the big art, which is a stand, which is made out of really cheap paper and just a little cut sleeve. It's terrible. My video on the Witch Queen one, Witch Queen Takes Flight. That one, I actually try to play with the paper. It's hashtag not worth. All right. I like these boxes. The outside box I like better than the inside box because it's foil. And not just crappy paper. Alright, we got Endrul, Narsil Reforged, Aragorn, Hornburg Hero, Legolas's Quick Reflexes, Gimli's Reckless Might, Isengard Unleashed. Nice. Jesus. Damage can't be prevented this turn if a source you control would deal damage to this turn to an opponent or a permanent opponent controls. It deals triple that damage instead. Flashback cost. Whew. And then Rohirrim Chargers. See, it makes a pretty picture. I thought Andrew, the Flame of the West, got reforged. Not for Helm's Deep, but for, he takes the blade. Oh, it's been a while. Yep, and they got art cards at the same. Alright, we got Garbage Token. A little crown. Sure. Yay, that's cool. Balrog, Durin's Bane, and Treason of Isengard. I don't know if I have 9 yet. Probably like 6 or so. Ooh, Dramatic Gimli. Garbage. Scroll Isildur. Ooh, Goldberry River Daughter and foil. Neat. I don't know if she's worth any money though. Oh, my camera's drifting again. That's funny. Grima, art, planes. Fall of Caer Andos, Oath of the Grey Host in foil, and Orum's Chant in a list slot. Nice. Alright, let's see how much money we made or lost. Alright, last but not least, the Aragorn Scene Booster. This one's showing me $100 worth of value, but it's a little... Because let's see what we got. Yeah, $1. Oh, so part of this is inflated because I pulled a Nazgul, which is $17.17. And then I pulled the list slot for Orm's, whatchamacallit? Orm's Chant. I hate that white font. I really do. And this is an interesting little, how do I say it? Like, wrinkle. because this is an actual like good card, right? Target player can't play spells this turn. Just bam. Which is a really good counter. Multiple formats, so that's fun. You know, I got the Nazgul, so that's like 10. You know, it's $20 off the top, right? That's just from the packs. So if you get good pulls, the packs are really good. The other three scene boosters, I hold a Nazgul, and that was kind of like the cool and then a Mithril coat. So it's not unheard of, but those cards can really hold up the value. Now when it comes to here, Legolas's quick reflexes. Cards with split second are a little OP, but they also there's a reason why they're valuable. I mean, they can be valuable is because they outrank instants. You can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities, right? So unless they're paying mana for an ability, you can't really. And then it gives, untapped target creature gains hexproof reach, and whenever this creature becomes tapped, it deals damage equal to its power up to one target creature. That's gross. I want multiple copies. Like, there's no reason to not put it in any green deck with a creature. Like, it's a 1-drop, and it's gross. Like, I can't. There's a reason why this is the most expensive one out of all the special cards. Gimli's Reckless Might. Still pretty slick. Creature controls have haste, formidable. Whenever you attack, creatures you control have total power 8 or greater. Target attacking creature you control fights the one target creature you don't. Right? Seriously, it's great. 8 or greater, you just go kill a thing. It's amazing. Indril. Control no more permanents. You get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. Creature plus counter each creature you control. They have the city's blessing. You put 2. Yeah, it's gross. I like it. I'd probably put it in a deck. Aragorn, creatures control have first strike and renown 1. Ugh. That's gross too. That's gross. It's a different kind of gross, but still gross. Actually, which one allows you to proliferate? Yeah. Have him as a commander of an. Oh, where'd you go, Aragorn? You have Aragorn. He's got green in him. Make a weird Aragorn green, green deck. You just do, you only have the 2 extra. You don't even have to have the basic lands for him. Make the deck basically mono green, but just throw in Commander Sphere and stuff. It's a way to do it. I have a couple of red and green stuff that's on point. The synergy would just be +1/+1 tribal. So these are that. Yeah, this and Galadriel probably have the two better sets of cards. At least for how I play or how I think. Creature feature. Yeah, other than the 6 cards and the 2 bombs that are, Orm's Chant. Am I saying that right? Yeah, Orm's Chant. I looked over and the white text just disappears in the border. That's the one thing. It's the one thing I hate with the retro cards. Is the white text doesn't show up. I'd be using black text on most of these cards. And then again, a Nazgul. Nazgul, get a Nazgul. So this box was a really good pull for me, but that's luck of the draw. So if you cut out these 2 bombs, so far these 6 cards are $80. The problem with those $80 is people now Legolas's quick reflexes, I'm pretty sure will not. People are gonna have multiples of those because there's no reason to not put one of these in any green creature deck. This can go in your dinosaur deck, your elf deck. Get some black-green weird stuff going on from Innistrad. Boom, Legolas is there. So, because the other boxes, I was saying the projected needed supply will be 75% less because most people only need 1 or 2 of these versus minimum 4 with modern. The One Ring, you just couldn't get enough out in the wild because everyone needed 4 copies. And if they had 2 decks, they needed 8 copies. Where here, traditionally with Commander, you only need 1 to 4 copies. Most cards 1, some cards 2. I think like Swiftfoot Boots and Soul Ring or like Commander Sphere, you could use like 20 of. But like for the most part, you only need like 1 or 2 copies, if even. If even, because cards are so specialized. But Legolas's Quick Reflexes over here. If it's a creature deck, it could be you can make it a white green. Like I could throw this card into the starter precon, the green white one, the token one, the Amara one. I could throw it in the Midnight Hunt Coven Counters deck. I could throw it in, like, it can go anywhere. All those dinosaur decks. Like, it's gross. Like, I'm coming up. Like, this is, an easy slot in for one of the new precons coming up. So this card, I'm pretty sure, I don't want to say it won't drop, but if it does drop, it will be far less of a drop than its peers. Let's put it that way. So I'd keep an eye on that one. It might be worth just buying the box, because these other cards are cool too. So that's my thoughts on this one in particular. And with that, I thank you for watching, and you have a good day.